everybody's favorite time of the week. It's time for the college football rapid fire. Hey guys, don't forget, next time you're on picksandparlays.net, use the promo code NFL15 and it'll save you 15% on anything in the entire site. I've got Craig Trapp on the line. Craig, are you ready to rock and roll?
Hey, week 3. First 2 weeks were just warm up for week 3.
I love that attitude. All right. Well, I've got 5 games. We're going to do them in under 5 minutes. We're going to start out with Houston at Baylor. They're playing in Waco, 83 degrees and sunny. 12 p.m. Eastern start. Baylor -4.5, and the total is 61.5.
Well, I loved it when Houston was getting 7.5. It continues to see the money come in on Houston. Now we see it all the way down at that 4.5 number. You're not going to get me off of the line movement here. It's not going to scare me. I think Houston wins out right here, but let's take the 4.5 points just in case. Drizzle in a little on the over as well, but better plays definitely Houston plus the 4.5.
Go Cougs. All right, Louisiana Tech at Southern Mississippi. They're playing at the Rock, 79 degrees and cloudy, 7:30 Eastern. I've got USM -5.5, and the total is 58.5. Shoot.
Yeah, I think this one you have to look at the total here. The total moved from 54.5 all the way up to 58.5. I like the under here. I liked it at 54.5, so I definitely like it at 58.5. I just think this is the first game for Louisiana Tech. I think they'll be a little, rusty. We've seen the first game on several of these teams playing the last few weeks where you just, bad turnovers and bad plays in special teams. I like the under here as a better play. Slight advantage, I think, with Louisiana Tech getting the points too, but definitely better on the under at 58.5.
All right, up next, I have number 14, UCF playing at Georgia Tech. In Atlanta, it'll be cloudy, 71 degrees. The game's at 3:30 Eastern. Georgia Tech +7.5. The over-under is 63.
Yeah, it's one of those games when they give you that hook that always makes you double look. If it was 7, I would be all over UCF, wouldn't even hesitate. But I think you still have to stay with UCF. We know of their speed. Their speed is as good as any of these other big Florida schools, and I think UCF is definitely the play here. Georgia Tech looked good last week, but I think they come back down to earth at home against UCF, of course, in their first matchup. I'm going to take UCF -7. I also think the over is a solid play, but UCF minus the points is definitely my better play.
All right, ignore the hook. Next up, number 17, Miami takes on number 18, Louisville at Cardinal Stadium. 70 degrees and sunny. Starts at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Louisville's the favorite, -2.5. The total is 64.5. Fire away.
Yeah, both of these teams looked good last week. Miami, I thought, was impressive, even though they had some questionable plays. I think everybody does the first week, especially this year more than ever with the abbreviated training camps and practices during the summer mostly canceled. So I like Miami here, though. I think Miami goes on the road and gets a big win. I just love the speed of Miami. And finally, we've seen their offense finally have a guy that is a legitimate threat at quarterback. I think Miami is the play. I think they win outright, so I'm just going to take a Miami. We're going to call it money line. I see it out there at +115, so let's take Miami at +115.
I love that play. I'm on that one too. Last one for you is SMU at North Texas. They're playing in Denton, 82 degrees, sunny out, 6 p.m. Eastern is the start time. I've got SMU as the favorite at 14. The total is at 68.5. Where do we go?
Man, it seems like a lot of points to be on the road here. Now, granted, we don't have home field advantages as we've seen in past years, but even times, you still have to go on the road and all the unfamiliar environments. I like North Texas getting to 14. I don't think it's going to be pretty. I think SMU is probably going to put up a lot of points, probably will be outside of the number most of the game, but I think North Texas sneaks in a touchdown late. I even see it at some 14.5s out there. If you can get that 14.5 would be definite advantage, but I think North Texas plus the points. I also think the under 68.5. I just think that's a lot of points. I know SMU likes to score, but and play more wide open, but I think the under will be solid as well. But my better play is going to be on North Texas 14.
All right. I like it a lot. Guys at home, stay tuned. We have a lot more free picks coming your way. Craig, thanks so much for joining us here at Picks and Parlays.